Yes, and welcome to another installment of the Sess Video Show. We back at it again. This is another solo show. It's just me, no guest appearance this time. It's just me. So we're gonna talk about a topic that's very near and dear to my heart. We're gonna talk about them hoes. All right, we're gonna talk about the hoes. We're gonna talk about the definition as far as I understand it of what hoeing is. All right. Now, hoe, the definition of hoe goes for both men and women. It's not just aimed at the females. It goes for both men and women. So this is the definition of hoes. But I'm going to speak it from a man's point of view towards women. And along the way, I guess I'll hit on what men do that make them hoes. But this is basically targeted towards the females. I'm doing this purposely because I am sick and tired of going on social media and seeing women post up things about being a strong woman and the independent woman. Meanwhile, right next to your picture of you with your baby, your innocent child, is a picture of you with your ass out. Bitches, y'all need to get on y'all job. That's hoeing. That's hoeing. I respect the females that don't put their foot, they don't put their kids on social media because they know they might have some hoe shit up there, or they just have adult content because most social media is full of adult content. So when your kid is on social media, be aware of what they're doing. But let's get back to the topic, hoeing. So off the bat, when you say hoes, you think of them thoughts, them hoes over there. And I'm saying them bitches that just get it down and get it in. But hoeing is on a lot of different levels. But let's start up there with them. Let's start with the girls that are just the jump offs. You meet them in the club, you meet them on the job, you meet them on the bus, you meet them in the bar, you meet them wherever. And when you talk to them, you see that she not about shit. Dudes know what I'm talking about. We all looking for love too. We do. And even when you hoeing as a guy, and you find just the right female, you either choose not to mess with them because you know she's too thorough in that sense, or you choose to try to wife her because you realize she's not whole material. So when guys are like that, there's a lot to be said about when a girl gets tag teamed by two or three guys, or when a girl is sucking some dude's dick and it ain't your man, and all them kind of things. There's shit to be said about you. You a hoe. You a hoe. If you hear the way guys talk when guys talk, you a hoe. By our standards, you a hoe. Now, there are some girls that you might meet her and you get to smash on the first night, or you smash as a surprise and she's not a hoe. Well, she's not a hoe because she has a track record of not being a hoe. So guys describe you that way, like, yeah, I smash and all, but she ain't no smizzy. It ain't like that. You dig me? That's how guys talk. That's how guys view shit. You feel me? But if you a chick that done been with a couple dudes and you done fuck somebody's friend and stuff like that, then you hoeing. You hoeing. I'm aware that a lot of women aren't aware of what hoeing is, so I'm putting it out there for y'all. So let me give you the other definition. If you find you're talking to a guy, but you used to mess with his friend, in the back of his mind, he sees you as a hoe until you prove him different. Now, if it turns into be two friends and three friends, oh, then you lost, bitch. You just a hoe. There's no in between that. We don't negotiate that. Guys don't mince that. And if we get with you knowing that you slept with two or three of our friends, you're always a hoe in the back of our mind. So any little thing you do will bring you back to hoe status. So you got to be on your P's and Q's for at least 5 years with no problems, no issues, no hitches. How many bitches out there can do that? You can't, because you're too busy hoeing. Too busy hoeing. Hoes, let me tell you something about hoeing. If you got a dude and you're hoeing, if you got a dude and you're cheating, but your dude really loves you, he cares about you, he can tell that you're cheating. He can see it. He can see it because he loves you. And when you cheat, it takes away the energy that you should be putting into your relationship, so your partner knows. You feel me? Now, cheating when you're with somebody comes in different levels. If you have a dude and you cheat and you just fuck the dude, that's one thing. But if you have a dude and you cheat and you suck this dick, you're usually out the door. See, bitches don't get it. You can't do what the guys do. Y'all would like to think that, and the white folks got y'all black hoes thinking that you can. But look at how the white people live. They shit is fucked up. They men don't respect their women. The white man does not respect the white woman. So think about that. Feel me? Think about that. Okay, another level of hoeing. If you're the type of girl that fucks your friends, your male friends, it doesn't matter how many years it takes. It could be a 5-year interval. You're a hoe. Because if them friends ever get to talking and realize that you done fucked them all, you're still a hoe. You're just a slow hoe. Meaning that a motherfucker got to come chill with you, buy you a couple drinks, and then he can fuck. You a slow hoe. You know what I'm saying? So stop slow hoeing. Woman up, find a man, and hoe for your man. Be a hoe for your man. Do the nasty shit for one dude, for your man. If you're not, then accept that you're a hoe and accept how God's going to treat you because you're a hoe. Don't try to be a whore and then ask for special whore treatment. It doesn't work that way. When you're a whore, you get a whore treatment. When you're a wife, you get treated like a wife. Niggas hold the door for you. Niggas buy your drinks. And niggas talk to you and deal with you with a lot of respect. Plus, if you're a wife, you treat yourself with a lot of respect. You feel me? That's the difference between hoe and wife. Now, everybody are hoes at different points. Don't get me wrong. But that's just the difference between hoes and wife. You got permanent hoes. Hoes that their hoeing is a way of life. This is what they do. This is how they live. This is how they bust their nuts. You understand me? Then you got soft hoes or sometimes hoes that if they single, they hoe out. Or if their boyfriend mess up, they hoe out. And then you got the wives. These are the rare women that have no sex in between relationships because they don't have a dude. They realize the value of their body, of their spirit, of their soul, of their vagina. They see the value in their vagina. They have self-respect. So they control their sexual urges until they have a partner to share them with. That's wife material. And believe me, she has a track record of that. Any guy you talk to will tell you that same thing. And the information you get about her will reflect that same thing. But when you hoe, even just a little bit, that information reflects the same thing. Women out there, do you think that you can cheat on your boyfriend and your side guy knows you have a dude and then get with that dude and he respects you? No. He's going to cheat on you. I challenge any woman out there that has taken a man from a woman, given 2 years into your relationship, come on this show and show me that your dude hasn't cheated, because he has. And I'm pretty sure you caught him by now. Because he can't trust you. He took you from another dude. He got you from another dude. So he knows that you're shit. He knows you have the capacity to be shit. So chances are he'll be shit on you first. Don't like to hear Sess say it, but Sess is speaking the truth. That's hoeing. Baby, that is hoeing. Ladies out there, that is hoeing. Okay? Now, there's a special kind of hoe out there. There's a hoe out there that all guys know about. You see, for most men, because there's always an exception to everything, but for most men, you don't really keep a friendship with a female until after you've had a sexual relationship, or they have to be really close to you and your family. Those are the two stipulations where friendship between a man and a woman is actually legit without any sexual attention. It's not my opinion. It's fact. You can find all the excuses around that fact that you want, but the truth is, it is what it is. In most relationships, you can't develop that good friendship, that real friendship, until the sexual tension is released. Unless you're both unattractive to each other. I mean, if a girl is ugly or the guy is ugly and you're just not feeling each other, yeah. For females, because females believe the ultimate lie that guys can be your friend. Or they're tricking themselves into believing that. Or, as I believe, they're acting like you're their friend so they can have you on reserve to fuck you later, so they can hoe later. You dig me? I think there's a lot of women that understand that no guy's your friend like that until after the pussy runs. You dig me? But they play the game, you know, and act innocent and like they didn't know. They play like they didn't know, but they know. I believe personally that bitches be knowing. Know what I mean? But yeah, there's a group of girls there out here that you'll fuck your close friend or your best friend, then you'll fuck your weed man, you know, and then you'll fuck the dude you see at the supermarket all the time. Or if you're a part of a crew of guys that hang together and there's a few females in there, you might have fucked one or two here and there. The same way the white people live. In a group of people, if there's males and females, they end up fucking each other at some point. And they're all cool with it like on Friends. like on that show Friends. You think I'm saying? And it's some black people, some black women out there that live that way. So they feel as though they not hoes, they not hoeing, they not a hoe bitch because they put some time in between fucking the guys that they know that know each other. Well, let me break it down for you bitches. You're still a hoe. You're still a hoe. The only difference is we can smoke Dutches with you, but you're still a hoe. If we break it down, that's not the woman we want to bring home to our mama. You're still a hoe. If the guys all get to talking and find out that you fucked them over a 5 or 10 year period, it doesn't matter. You're still a hoe. The way guys see pussy is when you're free, you do as you please. But there comes stipulations with it. You have to still carry yourself like a lady first if you want that respect of a lady. No man wants to wife a hoe. All men want to wife a lady. And being a lady, bitches, takes work. It takes work. You got to be conscious of what you're doing with your pussy, where it's going, and who you putting it on. It takes work. But you can be a reformed hoe. You can be a hoe that did all of this shit, but you're no longer a hoe because you learned the lessons about it. You learned how men really think. You reached the point of the hoeing began to eat you away inside. Yeah, that happens, y'all. For the young hoes out there that think that you live in the rap star life, let me teach you how it works. Hoeing weighs on your heart. It eats at your spirit. It kills your soul. And every time you hoe, every time you sneak around, for those women out there cheating on their husbands, every time you sneak around, every time you suck a dick, that's not your dick. You're hoeing. And it eats away at you inside. And it deteriorates and deteriorates you until you're empty. And you become an empty husk of nobody. And when you're an empty husk of nobody, you only meet nobody-ass people. So that explains why a lot of women in their 30s and 40s is talking about men ain't shit. Because you ain't shit. So all you attract is ain't shit niggas. You don't have to like the fact. It's not Sess's story, it's the truth. So bitches, if you want to be a wife, stop hoeing. Stop hoeing. I respect the bitches that get their money and hoe. That's business. That's not hoeing. That's business. Other bitches call it hoeing because they don't have the know-how to get the money while they running that pussy. But if you getting paid, if niggas is buying your clothes, your shoes, paying your bills, and you fucking and sucking, by all means, continue. That's business. But if you just out here hoeing, your pussy just getting wet and you fucking niggas, you got a dude and you cheating, you married and you sucking dick outside, you's a hoe. You's a hoe. And there's a special place in the whole hell for you. This is a Sess Video Show. Thanks for tuning in. Hoes out there, continue to be hoes because that's who you is. Hoeing is a lifestyle. It's a mental state. And the only way to stop it is to change who you are. Change how you think and see shit. This is Sess Video Show. Thanks for tuning in. This is Sess Videos. Like and subscribe. Repost. Leave comments. Hate it if you hate it. Love it if you love it. Once again, like and subscribe. This is Sess Videos. And I'm out.